Hello. Anybody out there? If you can hear me, say Skywind. You can't see anything. You just have black screen. Is that what you said? If I open the stream on Twitch, what do I see? Like, no, that looks like it's working on there. You travel, yeah. Then it's working. If you see a rug, that's it's all good. You can now see uh, south wall in Palladius, because that is where we're starting today. First of all, let's have a little introduction. I am Dan. I worked on Skyrim. I'm a navmesher, and this means I make a whole lot of triangles. And yeah, that's what navmeshing is. I'll explain what navmeshing is we've got some more of this in. I also do optimization, and that's what I'm going to be starting with. Hello and welcome. Now we've got who have we got in here? Who's we got in here then? I see Reaver, Necrokin, Super Quantum. Well, I know that name. I think that might be Marco, who is a level designer on Skyrim. Hired. Three blessings to you, sir. Or ma'am. Or anything in between. Blood Wraith, hello. Oh, Apologiat. Magiat? I'm not quite sure how it's said myself. But this area is south wall. And let's get rid of fog and let's get rid of the grass. I know there's none here, but let's just have it. This red area is Navmesh, and it allows the NPCs to understand whereabouts they can actually walk and you see all this area here. That is where the NPCs can actually they can actually go. So, and then you've got these white markers here. These are seat markers. As long as there's triangles underneath these here, the NPCs they can sit on the bench and use the beds, etc. Yeah, they have to go under doors. NPCs will automatically open the doors if they have to get through them. And I have already navmeshed this area, but what I have to look at is the optimization. So optimization is essentially making up a level into rooms or areas and making it part of the loading exhausts. So say for example, if you're in this corridor here, you're walking this way, it's not going to be loading this area here at the same time. I have just added this huge area in just one spot. However, I think I would like to break it up into at least one other room here. But before I do that, I want to have a look in the game itself and check out the so many roles I get in this big room. So I'm going to open the game up now, and then we'll start there. Let's have a look at the chat here. Oh, it's a nasty username there. I'm not going to speak that one out loud, but I'm going to call you something one. There we go. You call it a Skywind and a Skyrim. Ah, yes, that's right. I also saw the notification that Tom was going live as well. So you've got a double Navmesh. That is wild. A fine name. Well, not where I come from. I'm happy something one is here, honestly. All right. We could be in the game now. Why are they not showing? There we go. So I'm going to start at Gladiad South Wall. You have to let me know if you can't hear the game, if you can't hear me, or if you need anything to so the music's too loud or what.
I swear I didn't do it. I
Oh,
don't
that's
even
that.
know what it is. Anybody? Damn.
Who was speaking just then? What the? Ah, the guard's unhappy, so I need to else. NPC AI. Just tell me. Just passing through.
Now I'm stuck here for a few days.
It's these NPCs which are speaking. Excuse me, sir.
Are you a prisoner? What are you in for?
He does not have any.
The Empire built a
Oh, okay.
little fort here to guard the roads between Vivek, Sedanin, Balmora, and points north. And then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here. And pretty soon there's a few shops and a trade house. It's a pleasant little village. If you didn't know better, you'd think you were in Daggerfall or some other high rock town.
This guy is just like in a prison, and he's giving me advice on the local towns. Thank you. Who's next?
What brings you here?
What do you think?
You'll need the key to free me of my bondage.
Oh. Yes. Well, I have already had that spoiled. I know exactly where the key is, but that's not what I'm here for. So in this room here, we've got 800 maximum. That's That's not a lot at all, actually. Usually, if a room is like above 8,000 calls, I'll break it down again. But this is really small here. So I I I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I don't want to be up here. I'm lost. Sit down. Let's do it. So let me just look through this door. Yeah, 800 and that's nothing. Here's Aki, and here is a spoon. Yeah, these are just in case you also get thrown in the jail. So what's this guy gonna do? What? Did the guy just open the door? What are you doing? Where are you going? So that's not happening. Yeah, now you are free.
Can you get me out? You have the key. Will you free me?
Myths are not yet implemented in these areas. First we do level design, and then we do navmeshing optimization, and then we have a little review session, and then it gets passed over onto implementation, like for quests and extra fighting after it's done. So that's one of the final steps. Of course, excluding you know, we're this year in any case. I'm happy with this really. I know it's a huge room, but it's a relatively small cell, so let's just leave it. Yeah, yes, of course. There is also a lighting review also. So the lighting here may not be exactly how it looks in the finished game. Well, that kind of makes me think maybe I should add another room in here because they might want to add some more rooms. I could just settling off this area here, but it's just such a small area. I'm just going to leave it right now. We can always do this again at another time, honestly. Why? Oh, it's not. All right, so I'm gonna call it done. I've already tested this this optimization here. More room bounds makes lighting people happy. Yes, it does. But look, it's already been lit, and there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights here, which is fine. And if I was to just break off this bit here, they would just gain 1 light, maybe 2, and it's not huge. If you need any more, I would make this one its own thing and then just do some awkward bits around here. But that's for the future. The next area, well, actually, I want to ask everybody, what is your favorite settlement in Morrowind, in the original one, of course. But no, I, I would like to hear. Mine is Aldrin, and that's where we're actually headed uh, next. We're going to go to Aldrin, and we have to do a guard tower. Aldrin guard tower 1. Mora. That's a good choice. It is. It is a nice place. If you like mushrooms, absolutely. I've lost my window. There we are. Right. It's a fairly small area, but no worries, because after this, we will head to Zafirbel Bay. And actually, I could start by going to more if uh, only if I get more answers in chat about your favorite areas. First, though, I'm going to navmesh this. Yeah. Serif has been shown before in the early days. Was it last year? But I think it has some modifications. Welcome in. You say that Tel Bernora has always been a favorite of yours, all more for Skywind rendition that's been shown off. Yeah. Um, I agree. It's been a while since I've played original Morrowind. However, I do remember um, how Bernora is going to be at some layout. That'll do. We can just do this huge area here. That's fine. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, and we've got all the seats here. Very nice. I want to make sure they can access the seats and the beds. Just need to come out just a wee touch.
Looking good, Dan. Looking good.
Hey, how's it going, Marco?
It's going good. How we doing, folks? How we doing?
Dan, you have to let me know if you can hear Marco. He just joined on Discord, but as always, I'm not sure if it's working because I haven't done this in a while. So let me know if you hear him. Oh yeah, you can hear him.
Hey, let's
Great,
go.
great.
Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just here to. I'll be here if you need me to. Just keep some conversation going and in general. Look at what people are saying, so you can focus on this, my man. If you want me to, this is your show. I will hijack it.
Yeah, yeah, whatever, man. I'm easy either way. I haven't actually, I haven't spoken with you in ages. Actually, like, what uh, have you been working on lately?
Building my PC so I can get back to working on Skywind. I've been out of this project for almost 4 months now. I'm hungry for it.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
4 months? That must be hard.
that's agony. seeing all this cool stuff people are doing, and all I can do is just make layout plans for things I eventually am going to do. But
I
good
see, I
news,
see.
graphics card came in yesterday. I have it installed in my
Oh,
new rig, so now it's all
which
about troubleshooting and testing it.
which one did you go for?
The Shadow 2X GeForce RTX 5070.
Oh, nice. That's a bit like mine. Mine is the well,
I
mine is
originally
the
had a
the,
T.
the mobile
Yeah.
edition, but it's a 5060.
I originally had a 5070 TXI or TI overclocked, but it was too big for my case, so I had to downscale. Unfortunately, otherwise I would have had a chunky, beefy PC. But I still have a pretty chunky PC regardless. I haven't have what my part. Let me pull up my part list for those curious. I've had
No,
to
let's get the
modify
nerdy
and
up in here.
change. Yeah, I have an AMD Ryzen 5 9600X 3.9 gigahertz 6-core processor. I have an AS ROG B850M Pro RS Micro ATX AM5 motherboard. I have two 32 gigabyte uh, memory G Scale Ripjaws Series 5 64 gigs. I have a Toshiba internal hard drive, uh, a 4 terabyte 3.5 720 7200 RPM internal hard drive. Sorry, I have a my solid state drive that is a PNY 2 terabyte one. I have an ASUS Prime GeForce RTX 55080. Actually, no, sorry, that's the one I switched out. I have a Fractal Design Meshify 2 compact tower case. I have a Corsair power supply, 850 watts, and I have a MSI Mag 2560 by 1440 180 hertz monitor.
Let me see.
Very beefy. Audio doesn't seem to be looping properly. Might be coming through on a physical mic. I have a wired headset in. Do I sound okay to you guys? Do I sound body and stuff? I can modify my voice on
You,
Discord.
you,
It's
you, you sound all right, man. Oh,
my computer is
to
weird,
me
people.
anyway.
My laptop's weird. If I like move my head a couple inches away, for some people, I get quieter.
Let's see.
Magical Hat says they're partial to slightly rattly and echoey. Let's fix that. But yeah, Magical Hat says their favorite area is the Bitter Coast. Marshes, all the types of different flora there.
The coast.
I'm,
Excellent.
what's your favorite settlement, though? Is this coming in better? Hello? Do I sound better?
You sound like Marco actually, but that's me. I have Discord open, so it's hard for me to say.
Somehow
Okay,
worse.
right.
Interesting.
Okay. I wonder if there's anything I can do.
Hello? Is this better? Hello? Hello? Like
Let me see, because I've got Discord.
are you sharing your audio from your computer or the Discord in
Um,
in
I'm
in
sharing it from the Discord. Actually, hang on. Let me have a look at this a sec. Microphone
yeah.
audio, that's fine.
Usually when I share people's voices, I just share from my whole computer.
Right. I have it
Discord's
from
kind of weird.
Discord right now. Okay. Speak again.
Hello, hello, it's me. Hello.
Oh, all right. Speak again. Okay. How about now, guys? How does that sound?
Hello, hello. It's me. Hello, hello.
I
Quiet, but
can
better.
I can volume. There we go. That should be how it was before, volume wise.
Yes. Hello, hello. It's me. Hello, hello. All right. No echo. Excellent. Fantastic.
Mm,
Sorry to
right.
interrupt you with that, Dan.
No, it's all good, man. All good. It's good that we get these things worked out.
Yeah. Also, chat.
It's
You
not
need to
something
get.
that's
I'm noticing a lack of excitement here. I need more from you guys because if you haven't noticed, we're in a Redoran interior now doing Navmesh. Do you know how long Redoran has been on our chopping block to finally get done? Look at this tile set. Look at the LD that's been done in here and the Navmesh that's being done. We're basically going to finish most interiors now that this tile set is open. The only thing we're missing out on is the stronghold tile set with textures. But just like I need you to
and underscore, right?
and under yeah and underscore. But I need you all to
Yeah.
I need you all to realize something now with what I've just said. Think about it. Once all the LD is done, then it gets reviewed, then it goes down the pipeline, and Skywind comes out quicker. Like my goodness.
Hell yeah. Uh,
So we've all
do these have collision?
yes.
I think the player can walk through them, right?
No, they have collision. A player can walk on top of them.
Then that's fine. Let me just put that there then. Mm-hmm.
Yes, triangles for NPC navigation. Now we're gonna have people like Bram Barrow, or not him, Venom, Olin Venom walking around in their manors and their Redoran huts, and you'll get to have cool people in Redoran places now. We're in a good place, people. Slow progression, but it's getting there, and it's becoming more complete.
When are you going to work on the veteran stronghold marker? Because I want to do that.
Redoran Stronghold. I'm doing the Telvanni one, sir.
Why you're doing it to the anyone? Who's doing veteran then?
Is that Rethen Manor or Darius Manor? I forget.
Mm.
Darius. Rethen
Wrestling
was the
is
Hollow one.
done. Yeah. I I meshed that one. That was a fun one with all the different stages.
Yeah, you had so much fun with it, right?
Oh yeah, that one. It actually took maybe like 8 hours
Yeah.
counting it all together.
But yes, I will probably. I have a plan. I want to work on my stronghold and my manor first once I get back into the swing of things, along with some smaller stuff I have saved up. Then I probably will either move on to the manor, or I believe if I look up my little plan again. I mean, the plan's already ruined because I'm behind schedule with the whole laptop, PC thing. So I don't care that much anymore about it, to be honest. But if we're just going off of what my mind had planned before I became talking and acting a fool. Ugh. Ersh. Erm. Erm. Is it
Yeah,
stronghold?
something not everybody knows
Apparently,
about Skywind is that every NPC is is going to have a bed.
yep.
Oh no, we're done here. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, because in the OG, not everywhere had a bed. Like you just have NPCs that just never slept. I hate that I have to have this enabled because it's really in my way. This other floor.
Apparently, and according to my schedule, after doing some houses, this Dunmer stronghold that I have, and the Vanna Manor and some huts I have, I was gonna do Moraton Guild House, then Zerganopol. And then after that, Urshulaku Burial Caverns, finishing that up. So, kind of the plan.
Yeah, it's like caverns. That's right. I navmeshed one of them, I think, or like a part of it.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one.
I kind of regret putting it up for Navmesh because I should have all just done it all in one go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not that anything you did was wrong, of course. It's just like I probably should have just waited till I finished everything before I put it out there.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
All good. Come on, right.
But no, you cannot see what I'm doing for Uberith and Urshulaku. I will never post pictures because those are important quest locations and I'm not allowed to. Sorry.
That's right.
And here, but you cannot see. I will probably show off stuff like Moraton, Guildhall, and Alderun in a manner, though. That's probably fine. Well, maybe not Venom Manor, actually, now that I think about it, but definitely my Daedra, my Dwemer, Unmer Stronghold.
Oh, this might be quite small here.
Is a little bit of a squeeze, a squoze.
I might have to move it in a bit, but let's just get the benefit of the dat right now. That's fine.
I believe in our NPCs. If Gary can do it, anyone can, except maybe a big creature.
Yeah, let's get Gary out and have a test later.
Gary is truly a savior, honestly.
If, if you've never met Gary, he is a Gamora, and we use him for testing new cells.
Gary,
This is
Gary is
this
Gary is the
this
unpaid intern.
if this is going to be an issue, this is a cheese hole here.
Oh
So
yeah.
if 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 the player hides in here, and the NPCs cannot physically attack them, so that will have to get changed. I think like I don't see like an easy way unless I just remove one of the chairs, which actually might be the best option.
Who made this so?
I have no idea.
Well, I something to note on a card.
Let me have a look actually. Aldrin Gods Now 1 was made by Zarkon?
Oh, him. Got it. Yeah, probably worth making a note for him. He's one of our LDs. He's been around for a while. He's a good guy. I haven't heard from him in a bit though.
I will just leave this as is, and I will just make the note. It is a huge cheese hole, however.
Also, sometimes you just need to have some cheese every now and then. You know what I mean? Sometimes one cheese hole won't kill the entire game.
Unless it's in like the main quest line, and it's like against Dagothera.
Let's let chat vote. Chat, do you want to be able to cheese the final boss, or do you want a genuinely hard boss? This is totally a real question. Whatever you say, that will be in the end product, and you won't be able to say anything about it after release. You have 10 minutes before Namek is destroyed. Go.
No, Pixie Batsies.
I'll take you back. No takesy backsies. Riviere says optional cheese is always nice. Okay, we have one vote.
Jeez. Oh dear. That's going well. Going well.
Garbage Son says be as lazy as you want. You know what? That's fair.
Where has that one gone?
I don't know.
Gone. It has gone on to the next floor. That's not
Went
what we want.
to the Shadow Realm. Oh, I'm hearing a lot so far. It's people want cheese. They want to be able to just not do any hard work to kill the author. And I say to that, you know what? That's so true. Who wants to fight some stinky old guy who's in some godforsaken hole in the ground? You know what I mean?
The, I really am excited about Dagotha in this game because I've heard his voice.
I've also heard his voice chat. We recently
Um,
just decided on one of the VA for him, and I must say,
yes,
I won't say
it's
anything
great.
specific,
Yes, all
but I will say,
secrets.
yeah, all secrets. But I will say the test lines that VA did, perfection.
Oh, great. I I I I I think he is better than the OG. I'm going to leave this area because there's a shelf and they won't get through there.
You got to think about the mods when they have the pets that can go under there.
No. Because NPCs will ignore that and they will try to go there.
I see. Yes.
So yeah.
I will not say that I prefer the RVAs more than the original because the original is iconic and sometimes you just can't beat iconic. But what I will say is RVA certainly is Skywind's iconic voice, I feel. It's like, you have to kind of divorce from your mind some of the original things from whenever you're doing a remake or playing a remake and you find the good in it. And it's, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but you kind of newer generations will kind of associate that newer product with and that newer voice with our Skywind VAs, Dagothers. You know what I mean? Like it's this generation. It'll be this generation's Dagother in a sense.
I really hope so.
I hope so too.
That's
And then Morrowind, beautiful masterpiece. Everyone should play it. But if you play Skywind, then hopefully this Dagoth will blow you away like it did for us. Can't say I promise it will because everyone has different tastes, but my tastes at least align well, and I enjoyed RVA's performance, and I'm super stoked.
Oh yeah.
Sir.
Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Let's make some squirrel jerky.
Yes. Yeah. You've lost me now. Now you're speaking in a language.
You ever have beef jerky made out of squirrel? It's delicious.
That is roadkill then? I take it?
No. Listen, you can beef jerky any meat if you try hard enough. It's just drying it out. Roadkill, it's not drying it out, it's letting it rot. Fermentation is rotting with purpose, is what I say.
No, I I was once in New Zealand on holiday, and and we were just driving along, and we came across this cafe that that was called the Roadkill Cafe, and
Appetizing.
it is exactly what you think it is. and it was the kind of a place that's like, we don't serve coffee here. No, we don't serve lattes. We don't sell it. Espressos. We serve coffee, and so like I walked in and I asked about the chill element, and and she was like, well, according to law, we aren't able to um, sell you any gel. However, if you were to bring me roadkill, I could make it for you. So that's what I didn't do.
Well, that's certainly. I mean, I guess I kind of have to bring the roadkill then. It's like you kind of have to.
So that was my experience in the South Island of New Zealand.
I mean, it just sounds delectable. Like, how can someone not? If you're offered like gourmet roadkill like that, how can you say no, guys? There's no possible way. So here's an interesting question: how do you deal with this, like, little fall circle here? How does that work?
Well,
I guess it doesn't matter is the thing, but I was just curious.
I would do something like, oh god, like, oh no, it's highlighting the ones underneath, isn't it? Okay, great, love that. What I would do is I would just do something like this, and it's kind of a little like incline.
An awkward shape.
Yeah, and that's good enough though. This is fine.
Get
As,
ready.
as as long as it's kind of like on the floor, you'll be fine.
Get ready to do that like 50 more times.
Yeah. Oh man, that's annoying happening underneath, isn't it?
So,
Funny.
does
Right,
anyone in chat have any other questions they'd like to know? Happy to answer them for you guys. We are here. You guys are here. Let's start some conversation. Otherwise, Skywind will be over. I will shut it down personally if I don't get a question in the next 10 minutes.
That's really aggressive, Mark. Are you sure about that?
Listen, people only understand aggression. Peace is never an option.
Whereabouts do you live again? It's telling.
Yes, I see what you're getting at now. Perhaps I should.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just making light of a horrible situation.
Let's
There we go.
let's agree that perhaps I should have worded that better. All right, peace is an option, but aggression is good for motivation. Let's go with that. It's like sports. Sometimes you gotta be aggressive in order to achieve victory or something like that. There we go. Here's a fun question. What's your favorite football team, Dan? If you watch it.
Um, Bad Bunny. He's my favorite football team.
Got it. Yeah.
can you tell uh, I I I don't
Y-
watch the sports.
You know, when I said football, I was thinking more European football.
No.
Yeah,
Also, well, I don't really watch it, so none, I guess.
I didn't. Yeah, all right. This is
Like,
a one.
but
This is a
like
wonder.
I
This is a
could,
wonderful dead end.
yeah, I know, right? I I I I could tell you my like local team, but then I'm just doxing myself, and I don't really want
don't,
to do that. So,
don't dox yourself. All right. You have a couple more
but
minutes. You have a couple more minutes left, people, before Skywind is over. I just need one question. Any question. First thing that comes to your mind.
what about what about you, Marco? What's uh, I are you into football like American football, like NFL?
I wouldn't say
Did you watch the game?
I did not watch the game, but Spirit. Oh, okay. Here we go. Question. I'll get back to what you just said in a second, Dan. Magical Hat
Yes.
said, "Big spear stand here. Spears are fully implemented in Skywind. Yes." Well, first of all, Magical Hat, thank you for saving Skywind. Everyone here owes you. Now, just letting you know. So we have spears in. I believe they work, but they are having problems underwater right now with their animation. But otherwise, yes, they are implemented. They work well. They have animations for them. It's just that something with the underwater is causing an issue with swinging it, and it kind of there's like a looping problem from what I last remember. But this is a while ago, so it might have gotten fixed already. I don't know for certain, but yes, spears are fully implemented in Skywind. Yes, I
I
do
have
like.
never
What?
been like a I've never been a fan of Spears myself, but I'm interested. I would give it a go.
I think I would honestly do a spear playthrough in Skywind on my first go around. Spears and longswords, because I do like spears. My main
The
problem
win.
with base games Morrowind though is most of the spears are kind of crappy, and there's only two endgame ones, so you don't get a lot of variety in your spears. It's like you basically only play Spear of the Snow Prince and the one you get from Sheogorath, and that's it. I don't think there's any other good spears, but I could be wrong. Down Spear is
I
endgame level.
think
Yeah, that's true, but also counterpoint. I'm not a conjuration guy. That's not my thing. You know what I mean? I get a good bounce spear is probably the best, but I like the tangible stuff. I don't summon things. Summoning is for people who are poor, in my opinion.
yes.
Yes. If you wanted the thing, you should have it in real life, not just make a little hologram.
So this is Navmesh. So what do we do? Let's look for errors. It's not going to show on the screen, but there's no errors. Then we look at the
I just had a horrible thought.
cover. What's that? Oh god.
When you conjure something in Skywind or Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls, it's like, I'm lonely, I need a best friend. Conjure yourself a best friend for a couple hours. The happiest I've been. They disappear. No! Best friend is dead! And
You
it's
have to
like
make a
that.
new one.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so we've done that. But there was that little area that was like really small. So I'm gonna just make sure that uh, at least Fargoth is able to access it. Yes, you can. What's that? Yeah. So look, it's really. I, I'm just gonna like nudge this in a little because it's already quite a distance out. So I'm just gonna match it with the other ones here. Yeah. How's it looking? This will go in slightly. All right, let's adjust this then. I'm going to merge that. That's not bad. That looks a bit better, right? Okay, so what's up next, Marco? What's next after Navmesh? What do I do? Is he there still?
Here, sorry, I had to take care of something. What's up? What did I miss?
I, I said Navmesh is done. So what happens next? What do I do?
Probably send that into LD review, and then that will go into lighting pass, and then that will go into QA. Let me double check the workflow.
Almost the right answer.
So what am I
I-
missing?
I have to
NavOpt
do
review?
I have to do optimization first. I haven't done
Um,
opt on it, but even though this is a really small area, I I I, I will optimize it anyway. Right, so how many lights have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there be any lights here. 5 lights. However, let's make all of this um a, a, a room. Throw it in a box.
big bot.
It's a big box. Yep. I need angles on for this. Get in the box. I think I will do 3 rooms. How does that sound? There it is. And I'm doing this. This is easy. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh yeah, that's one of those ones. That's fine.
Well, folks, it looks like I must depart sooner than I was expecting. Some things have just suddenly come up, but I just want to say thank you, Dan, for having me on for a short while as it's been.
My pleasure.
You have a good Navmesh and optimization section. And everyone else, you
Yes,
all have a
sir.
good day as well. Get excited. Everything you're seeing here, freshly made, being worked on in a very professional manner. It's coming together slowly but surely.
It's extremely fresh.
Yeah,
Thanks, Marco. I appreciate you joining.
absolutely. Anytime, man. Hopefully someone else will come on and give you some company. Otherwise, yeah, everyone, you have a good day now. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. It's just you and me, chat. Oh, that's not straight, is it? Oh, I need to remove that. It has to be exactly straight, otherwise it just doesn't match up. So the easiest way is to just duplicate this wrong one and you can adjust. That's all in there. Looking good. And we need another room. Just here. Alrighty, so we have made our room, but we need to connect them up, because if you just leave it like this and you go in the game, and you're imagine you're like in here and you open this door, it will just be a black void. Like you could just walk through it, but it looks really bad. So you have to hook them up using portals. So here's what we're going to do. We can hide the doors because we need to see the other end. We're going to select the room, and we're going to place a console. And then you just need to line them up and just make sure that all of the door is covered. Always have a look from both sides. Yeah, looks good. Then you select the other room, and then you click link. And it's really handy actually that it automatically snags up rooms, because like if I had to do that manually, I would be here for hours because of how sensitive the grid is. Oh, what am I doing for that? You listening. And off. Right. Let's just look from the other side. No, we have to make this one a bit larger, or I have to. Oh yeah, I have to alter this because look, it has it's going past it. So I need to make this a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna have to make the portal again. Um, I think. Oh, welcome in Lexi. Lexi is a voice actor and file cutter. Are you file cutter? Yeah, you're file cutter as well, right? But mainly voice actor. I don't recall which characters he he's done, but it's a whole heap. Essentially. Well, why aren't you helping out with file cutting? By the way, everyone, file cutting is a very necessary uh, role in the project, and anyone can help out with it. All you need is a PC or a laptop and like headphones, and you can assist our voice acting department in fixing up audio and getting it ready for the game. So this means looking for like artifacts in the recording, checking pronunciation, and as a bonus, you get to hear the voice acting super early, although out of context. So yeah, it's great though. If anyone is interested, head on over into our Discord and apply. Saying that actually, you can also apply for Navmeshing and optimization. Yes, basically. All you need is Skyrim Special Edition, a computer, and that's it. We've got videos which show you how to do it. It's you can pick it up in like a couple of hours. Actually, and I find it really entertaining. But we need to get all this in. Right, so that's our optimization done, because we've got those 3 rooms, they're all linked up. And the portals aren't past each other, which is good optimization practices. So what's left is to test in game. We will be testing the Navmesh using Gary, and we'll also be having a look at the optimization, just checking that all of the portals are matching up. There's no disappearing structures and things. So you just need to meticulously check over everything. That's Aldrun Guard Tower 1. Yes, after we've done this, I think we should have a walk around Aldrun. Bear in mind that it is not yet complete, because we're missing some. Obviously, we're missing Underscar. So here's our first room. That's good news. We can see everything that's in the room. We have succeeded. Here as well. And I have to go through it side by side, making sure there's no like void areas. that looks great. And yeah, there's enough room to get through here. So let's get Gary over here. Here he comes. Gary. Doesn't speak much. He will only speak when there's like an enemy that's attacking me, and he'll use the basic more lines, you know, and from Skyrim, but that's just a placeholder. We will be changing those. Next, wow. Oh, maybe I for you. Good, and of course now, get on the table. Oops, I'm just destroying the table here. All right, over there, Gary. Let's go. Yes. Pass with flying colours. Oh, I've just missed all of your messages here, dyslexia. Yes, you have responsibilities. You have to clean your room and stuff. Come on, you're an adult. Yes, you've been helping with the wiki. Yeah, that's going to be a huge undertaking. I'm really happy that has got now a team of what now? 3, 4 working on the wiki. He has walked all over here, so I think it's great. Ooh, look at this artwork. All of the books have unique artwork, and covers. No, give it a look. Move back. God. Sorry, dear. Well, I could just do this. There we go. Yeah, talking about the fears. Oh, yeah, I don't have any on me right now, so I can't show you. However, I have a staff that I can hit things with. All right, so I'm actually happy with this. This is done. Let's have a walk outside and have a look at Aldrin, because I just love Aldrin so much that I just have to look. Right, you can join in voice if you like. I'm always up for that. Otherwise, it's only me just looking at myself for hours and hours, and it gets pretty tiring.
How are we?
Oh. Look, it looks incredible.
It's amazing. I mean,
It's close to game.
I think Cracker is currently in charge of doing most of the exteriors for Alderaan, and so he was walking around like a couple days ago, showing around, and yeah, it just looks great. As I said, this is far from finished right now. As you said, I think Old Scar is going to be, I think, the very last thing they're going to implement. So that area around it is going to be definitely going to be revised, but all the landscaping work, all of the exterior models. It's going to be refined, but it just looks great.
Like, I had a look at Alderun last month, and it did not look like this. This looks so good.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Like I say, I'm
Oh,
sure there's
yeah.
others as well, but I think the exterior is mostly cracker. Yeah. So, sorry, what were you just doing? Which
Oh, I was oh the
a cancer club? Yeah.
I don't know if this is done yet, so I'm gonna leave that one. I was doing this guardhouse up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as I'm not done, I realize I have to do right at the very top. Or is that just leading outside? Let's have a look.
I think it's just like a little,
Oh yeah,
like a
it just leads
platform.
outside. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm I'm done then.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah. This lighting effect. This bar at the bottom. Work in progress, guys.
Mhm.
Work in progress.
I will
Let's
inform Trey. I don't know if that's his responsibility, but
oh, this is not right.
like I say, all still under review, far from a finished product. Let's
It's like there's a door on a door. I should message Cracker about that just in case he doesn't know. Oh God, whoa, where am I? Explain that again because that was weird.
I think it spawns you in looking at the wall, so you have to like readjust. Yeah, because if you
Okay, right.
yeah.
That's yes. So I'm pretty happy with that now. Where is awesome in Alduin?
I mean, I really quite like the
There's like
area.
a bar, right?
Yeah, well, I really like the area outside of like the mages and the fighter guild. I think the exteriors for them look right by the entrance, and it is the Silk Strider. You should just yeah, exactly. Go down southwest, I think.
That's like a nice building.
Craft Temple, yeah.
Temple. Damn, I need some praying. On the spirit of Nerva.
It's, I think, one of the main problems for trying to keep things as faithful to the original model as possible, but also trying to find things that like fill up the space. Where I mean, because we want to sort of expand the vision and make it feel like it's a bit more of a city, but also try and keep the original feel of Alderaan. There's an awful lot of, you know, well, what am I going to do with filling all the space? Like, oh, maybe a farm here makes sense, or maybe that. One of the things I think Cracker did by this Silk Strider port is he made this massive like docking area. So for, you know, when people are coming in and out of the city, that you know, obviously because the only place this place survives is by, you know, import and export. Let's you know, try and expand
this area.
Yeah. This is where is this again?
That's
yes, classic.
I just love this area. Look there. It looks like it's really active. Like people are living here, you know. That means there's the guild of fighters, which I also I did opt on. I've already tested that.
Mages Guild, which looks absolutely gorgeous.
Look at that. That's
And
really beautiful.
Behind you, I think you have Newton's favourite area, which is a little Guar stable.
Oh, I will have a look after just looking the Guild of Mages quickly. I don't know how much of this is done.
I'm busy, so if you'll excuse me.
you think they want to remove this?
No, I think that's a lore accurate decoration.
It's gone. Oh, look at this! Look at this door. Oh, I don't think this. Yeah, but this is fine. Let's just have a look. I love the lights. This open area with little areas to the side. Anyway, let's head outside again, and I want to see the Guar stable.
Just there you go.
They are also a work in progress.
Mhm.
The animation. Look at this little one.
Yeah, we got tiny little baby guar lips, and I don't know what the diminutive for guar is, but it's got a little.
He doesn't have any animation yet, does he?
I don't know.
he-
I think it's being
Yes, he does.
made.
He doesn't have any idle animation. And yes, you can ride the guars, but the animation is it's not done for it. So I'm not going to show you
Look at those happy smiling faces.
what is happening here.
I think this is again more outside texturing that Cracker is going to get them.
Let's try it.
Yes. And if you again go on the inside, yeah, you can see like up there we've added a little bit of scaffolding, a little couple of cranes or whatever for the survival of the city.
It does not have collision. Anyway, because it's the crab. That's why. That makes sense. A huge element though. It goes all the way up there around the other side.
Is this pre or post merge?
This is from this month's
Right. Okay.
merge. Well, these are nice. So I have the old Scar in. You don't have to get up me. Oh, the collision here is a bit high. I am struggling getting up the stairs. Jump. Right. Okay.
Not a problem, Outlander. What can I do for you?
It's not void.
Is this one of yours?
I haven't.
I know I keep trying to push you on that.
They don't have the microphone, and there's no more characters left.
Yeah, but you've been working. Your Dumber voice is great.
Yeah, but I also have to act and read lots of lines and long lines. My voice does not work. Doesn't work well for. But I guess if it's not like live, I guess I can have as many.
Exactly. I mean, you have as many
takes
takes as you want, but the biggest pain is, especially when you've got made up fake words as well. And I don't know, like, if you were to do a dumber voice, if you wanted maybe to do like an Ashlander as well, but then they've got they've got a whole separate conlang as well that you need to learn how to pronounce, and
there's an accent as well.
And there's an accent as well.
There's the accent, which is interesting. Right, so that is That's what's happening here. This is how much of the crab we have right now.
Mhm.
One district. I have no idea what's there. Okay, right. So I said that after this we would go to Zafirbel Bay. So does anyone have any requests, like for the areas they want to have a look at on Azura's coast?
What
Before we head out of the game.
are there any options?
Well, we have got Sadris Mora,
Mm-hmm.
Telmora. There's just anything along the coast, really. I'll give them a minute, and
Yeah.
then
Well,
if there's not any answer, then I'll just go to Telmora, because I don't think that's been shown on stream yet.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I have great fondness for Sargent Mora. I may have seen it once, but yeah, always take the opportunity to have a peek around. But yeah, I don't think I've seen Telmora. Telmora, for anyone in the game, is where Mistress Dratha lives, who is the dark elf who is she's not the mad one. She is the one who is obsessed with obsessed is the wrong word now. She's the one who offers you the quest, I think, to kill the 6 minor Telvanni nobles in outside of her camp area, I believe.
Some distance for this. I'm going to do a double. Oh, I don't have enough magic. I don't have enough magic to do both. Okay, fine. Let's just do. Oh, that's the wrong button. I don't have enough magic to cast this spell.
How much magic do you have?
Because it's huge.
It's a little
What's I
bit.
got then? Like, I've only got 400. That's why. Oh. Okay. Then. Yeah, massive. How about some storm? Haha. Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Oh, she's the annoying woman who insists that you escort her to the Verk, isn't she?
Was.
Yeah, 481 magicka to cast a spell. Again, all of this is none of this has been balanced yet. That is going to be like, again, one of the very, very last things I think we do in the game is once everything is done, once all the assets are there, once all of the spells look as they're supposed to, then you can actually get into the fine tuning of what is balanced. And as we all know, that Morrowind is only as balanced as you want it to be. But we'll do our damnedest to make sure it's not immediately game breaking. So then you can break the game as you're supposed to.
Thanks.
That's Blockmoth, yeah.
North Legion Fort. Is this done?
I think so, yeah, because then there was the whole Ismond the Dreamer rescue Jocelyn
that's
teleport.
right. Correct. Almost done.
Almost done. But the main hall, I think, should be.
Yeah, let's so like I didn't hear anything about
Is it necessary that you speak with me?
any requests. So I'm just gonna go to
Telmora. Why not?
and Is this her?
That's a. I don't. I'll be honest, Vezrim. I don't think that is a quest I've done once in the entire game. Like as soon as I get there, as soon as I see her, I'm just like, I cannot. Life's too short.
Life is too short.
I'm impressed by your wherewithal to actually complete it, but it's just the follow quest in Morrowind are such a pain sometimes because they will always get trapped on this errant little post sticking out the ground or some random rock, or you run just a little too far ahead and they'll just stop following you completely, and it's follow quests or escort quests in video games are the bane of my existence.
What is the name of the inn in Silence-Mora?
In Sardrathmora,
Yes.
the one outside of Wolverine Hall, that is a big Helende. No, 1 second. I'm gonna Google it just because I'm.
It's the haunted one, yeah. The
The Gateway Inn.
Hmm. Yeah. Because I cannot remember anywhere that's as near Almora. What is happening here? Lots of magic.
Bubble. Very. Have you ever played Black and White?
Long time ago. Wow.
Yeah, I know they just reminded me of like when you're extra good and all of your creatures become sort of rainbows and sparkles and sunshine. Yeah, I can't wait to do spell making. I mean, I'll be honest, I have always been much more of a fighter bonk with stick kind of player, but
Same.
yeah, but for those who enjoy their spell crafting and all that, again, very much a work in progress right now. But the people who enjoy making that will be eager to get their grubby little paws all over the mechanics. So
where is the ferryman? Because I would like the services to take me to Talmora.
normally he's off to the right. He's that boat.
This is like how long I have been.
But I don't think that. Yeah, I think. Well, in the original game, he'll be down there. But I think they've changed it so the docks. He'll probably be on one of the boats. Be my guess. Because this is where the original boat would be, but they've expanded the port area.
There is a dude. Yes, there is a dude over here. I'll interact with him. No.
Where could he be? I could Google a location in Telmore if you like.
Oh yeah, sure. That would work.
I believe Berwyn's.
I don't remember. Sorry, who?
I think Berwyn's shop. Berwyn Trader.
Right. So Palmora. Can't tell that. Berwyn. Okay, I have an idea.
Or you could just go to the Covenant. The Covenant is an inn. That seems to be a good casual location.
Loading. There we go.
Hey,
this is
Berwyn. And the Corpus Stalker should be upstairs as well.
Oh, let's have a look.
That's not Berwyn. Is that the Covenant or?
Yeah,
okay.
So let's leave here.
Let's get out of here.
See where we are. This is Tom. It's really beautiful.
It's so much bigger. I remember.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Same low price. I recognize that voice.
What's your destination?
The Ghostgate effect is being worked on.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen some early previews. It looks great and spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so let's head up.
Lali contemplating abolition? I knew they wanted to polish the Imperial Tower. Not that they lost their wits in the process.
What's that over here? Look at all these little mushroom heads, man. Ah, there's Darwin. Oh, it's you.
This simply will not do.
That's nice. But I didn't actually know they're Italian.
Mm.
Yes. It's a very small island.
Mm. Well, again, it's another problem that level designers have to face is how to make everything look and feel unique without adding, so much personality that it just becomes overwhelming. Because obviously one of the main things we really want to go for in Morrowind is authenticity. So we're very, very harsh on what you are and aren't allowed to have in a house based on who's supposed to be living there. And again, I'm sure this is something which you've had to run into multiple times as well as a level designer is, does this make sense with the lore? Does it make sense for this particular area here? How do I make it all make sense? And how do I make it still feel lived in?
Get out of here. All right, ask your question. If you find yourself stumbling into trouble when you're tired, stop being so reckless. Keep an eye out. If you're entering unfamiliar territory
Voice
and you think it might
sounds
be
a lot
slow
like
down to a walk. Look around, catch your breath, and
I don't know if you played the Final Fantasy VII remake
I see from your outfit
series,
that
but
you
it
have a little
sounds
fan taste. Can I
a
help
lot
you?
like Aerith.
I've never Final Fantasy is one of those series where I've always been interested in, but very hard to know where to get into and so overwhelming to get caught up in the it's like what are they on now, like 17, 18? I don't even know how many they've done the series, but
Yeah, we spoke about this when we met up, didn't we? And I recommended 10 as a good starting place, but yeah, you could. I guess you could start with any of them, but the newer ones are obviously they're more comfortable.
Mhm.
Are you here to get rid of the corporate stalker?
Well, and some of them are a bit more sort of JRPG-ish, and then there's one which is I think like an MMO or Final Fantasy VII, which as far as I know is a fairly classic, well, more of a classic RPG. Or is it just JRPG? I don't even know. But
Oh, this was a good quest.
mm-hmm.
I didn't actually know this was implemented. Oh, yep, it be stuck. It's been Navmeshing though, because it's moving. Hello. No, leave me be.
Have they got the voices in there? I mean, I'm sure Renara's definitely done a couple of the corporate stalkers, but well done. You're
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Chest. Yes, I'm coming.
Thanks for dispatching that corporate stalker. You obviously have great skill. Thank you for getting rid of it.
You're a hero.
I'm a hero. Yeah, so this is I think one of my favorite areas on this coast. I just love the addition of all these boats just hanging about.
I also love. I mean, as much as I love the original Morrowind fog, being able to see far in this game just God, it just gives it so much vibrancy and life. Oh, cliff races are implemented, but the thing is, they're a little their animations aren't done, so it's a little
This, I don't know what's happening here with this spell effect. Also, this waterfall here. Like, what? Huh? Something is going on. But he should. Right. So, how exactly are we now? That's a bunch of islands.
Mhm.
Excellent work.
Would you mind spawning
right.
a cliff racer in, just so? But again, like the
Why not do that?
model, I'm there. Oh, I can
We'll do the
try
code.
and pull up
Time
the. Is it still set to the same?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, if you go out of town to like the west, I think, and walk that way, you'll probably get to an open area where cliff racers may spawn. And you don't need to worry about spawning 30 in. I'm sure you'll find 30 within very short order.
I've broken.
If you just teleport yourself to the Fighters Guild or something and leave.
It's because I left fly camera on.
There we go.
Right, Ashland. Ashland.
Mhm.
I need to enable AI. Come on. Oh, come on. Right. Where are we headed? Outside.
Yeah, I say just leave town to the south and
Right.
explore.
Going on Clifford's Hunt.
Yes, we're going on an adventure to find a cliff racer.
Mm-hmm. No, there should be hundreds of them.
You're probably still a little close to civilization for that, but yeah.
Right, I think.
Yeah, I think this is another problem about all these barren areas. How do you make something feel abandoned and sparse and desiccated and empty without it being just boring to walk through? Because one of the great things about the Ashlands is all the little features and little minutiae details that make it. It's such a unique environment. There's one. There it is.
Where'd it go?
Target sighted. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, there's only so many, right?
Mm.
Oh, what was attacking me? Sounds like a dangerous. Where'd it go? Could be more, yeah.
I think the cliff racers right now are just for the sake of the game. The animations are the same animation pack as the dragons in Skyrim, which means that because of their body models, occasionally they sort of like I can't remember what the term is, but what are those like creatures that don't make any. So Rick and Morty did a bit on them, like the Heisen or the Frankenborg or whatever. I don't know. They just turn themselves inside out.
Yes, we do. Oh, it's Ghost Gate. Can't go there. That's main story.
Cronenberg.
Yeah.
That's the word. Yeah.
What about up here?
Yeah, there was normally a cut. I always used to find at least 2 or 3 in the walkover from Aldrin to the Ghost Gate.
It's Ashlanders who hate me.
Yes.
But you have not been navmeshed, so you can't get me.
Uh-huh.
Where is it? Hell, there's races when you want one.
I just get in the air. Just get in the air and fly around till you find one.
I do no flipping.
I don't know if we're allowed to cross the ghost fence just yet. I think Red Mountain is still very much off limits.
No, Red Mountain is off limits, so we're gonna. Oh, wow. Fly around.
You don't see the wind. Well, you will see the wind when we get our. I think the ash storms are partly implemented, but I think we still maybe have ideas on how we want them done. Again, if you happen to be around when Trey is doing one of his weather streams, I'm sure you'll see him fussing over it with immaculate detail and care.
Oh. I think we're going to have to abandon that. Oh, this is beautiful, just by itself. We're going to have to abandon the freezer hunt because.
Fine, if you wander around for a couple minutes, if you find it, you find it. If you don't, and don't. That's true. Maybe Geob has already hopped in, and again, I think the spawn rate is going to be linked to balance, but I think there are talks on how many cliff races we want to have. If we want it to be completely, like the original game, where there's well within the possibility where you have like 6 or 7 swarm you, but the environmental light, as in this is all very like
so much.
I don't know. I found it quite. I got used to it. The environmental light, all this is still like fairly. This is still very much a work in progress. It's like mostly done on the outside, but all this textural stuff is being worked on as we speak.
See, this Ashlands area is highly work in progress right now because Mel is actively doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the last areas, but of course, Red Mountain is going to be the last one. But yeah, we've got Ashlands and Zafirbel Bay, so that's ongoing. But I can't find any of them around here, so I am gonna actually get started on what I'm here for. Navmeshing the exterior element now.
Let's do it.
Let me what I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go to 3129. So let me see.
I would love to answer your question, play history. But I have no idea what causes those lighting effects. I say I'm not a level designer. I'm not a weather guy, I'm afraid. And do you know, Dan, what causes those little particle problems? Hi, Krusty.
I don't. It's wasn't in last month, so I have no idea.
Mhm.
To be honest, it could be anything. It's not an area I have expertise with.
No. Well, you can hop
So,
in one of these weather Wednesdays, and I'm sure Trey will happily explain it to you.
yes, indeed.
Right, so how much have we got left to do here? Oh, this looks like a proper pain to nav. I mean, you said when you were nav meshing that water is one of the most annoying things to do.
But I'm confused here because I nav meshed this area last month. This adjoining one, and yet it is now underground. It could be that this area has been altered in some way, but yeah, that's bad. I need to fix that.
Is it just that area, or is it?
I really hope it's just me because it, it this is Morrowind way. Before it also looks okay,
Hmm.
but it's just there. It's really weird. Okay, I'm gonna need to select basically everything here and raise it up.
Oh, it does look like it's been changed because yeah, the rocks are completely different.
Yeah, you can probably walk it. No, actually, because they're
Hmm.
quite high. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. That's fine. This is much better now. Yeah, I've got some air on here as well.
Well, I completely understand with that sentiment, where there was an awful lot of things where, because obviously this Skywind looking in and you see all the things you can volunteer for, and there are some things that immediately just look incredibly complex and daunting and overwhelming. Um, but the thing is, with all these things, after you log in a couple times and you get used to all of the, how the creation engine works, and you get into the rhythm of it, I'm sure it comes like water. Like, how long did it take for you, Dan, to feel comfortable with nav meshing?
How long did it take? Comfortable? Well, I'm. Am I actually comfortable now? I don't know, but I would say like a month. The first month was like me just kind of catching my bearings basically. But you 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 pick up reasonably fast. The the more you do it, so I would say just just do it and just learn.
Yeah,
There's there there's a there's a lot of um, resources on like YouTube and
and we've done our own
there's
tutorials as well.
yeah, that's right. And there's a, a there's a Discord that's called the Arcane University, who specialize in uh, thinking about the various areas in the creation engine.
Yeah,
And
they have been
yeah.
fantastically helpful for me personally. I mean, if it weren't for them, I don't think I would have gotten to voice acting in general. But if you're there for, oh no, it was I think Bellows, and they had like an audition channel in the Arcane University, and you throw things up there if you're interested in doing, you know, is this good? And I used them as my sort of training before I sent my audition into Skywind, and they were incredibly helpful. But if you're interested in coding or designing, 3D modeling, animation, they've got people who have been doing it for many time, and they couldn't be more willing to help. I mean, that's the entire reason that they're there. And they're a lovely group of people. I mean, good question. How do you tell where the triangles? I mean, I suppose right now you're building out sort of like a 2D framework. So looking from above, trying to tell roughly where things are supposed to go and where they're not. And then
yeah, this looks like this because it's on water. I try to like above it, line it up, and then when I'm happy, highlight it all, and then like sink it underneath, and this kind of hit F, and hopefully it then goes on the ground. That's the thing with water. You you you, you can hide the water, but it's always going to be there, unfortunately. So you're that's what it will get stuck on it. So yeah, but it's not that bad though. Once you get used to it, land is a lot easier. Let's see, this here is on land, and you just go click. Let's make these a bit smaller.
more flat land. I mean, this looks like a bit more of an annoyance than the Graceland.
But yeah, this thing with the Gravelands is that it has a lot of trees, so you 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 have to basically yeah you like a little way of things around it, and yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of water here.
How do you decide which rocks are going to be navmeshed and which ones aren't?
Well, I use my eyes, and I'm like, okay, if for example, like let's get Fargos up in here, areas like this is a huge rock. Like he can never just walk up that himself. Whereas this one here, it has, oh god, what have I done? There he is. It has like an incline, so he could walk over that. That's no problem. He might have issues accessing it here though, like from Vincent. So that's what I have to look out for. I would probably just remove that, and I would just do this maybe. And then access it like from over here instead.
Because everyone knows wood elves can't jump.
There is no jumping in this game. There is no jumping for NPCs. They cannot jump.
That's how you know you're a main
Oh,
character
God.
in the Elder Scrolls. Can you
Yeah.
jump?
Actually, I am lying. There is one way an NPC can jump, and that's if it's jumping down on something. Like so, if an NPC was up here, like I I could say, yeah, here's a cliff edge, and I want them to hop here. I can make this marker, and and the NPC will
Oh, that's cool.
go down. However, they have, oh god, no, I can't get rid of that. They have no sense of it. Is this going to kill me or not? So they just jump.
That's funny.
That's up to us to decide. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, you gotta just
Honestly,
make this random base jumping cliff, which NPCs go to try to
oh, man.
fly.
Sometimes. And so much water here, it's crazy.
Question, Dan. Do you know if the later Creator Engine games have done some sort of auto nav meshing, or if it's all still manually done?
Great question, actually, because like even this engine has a like an auto nav meshing feature. However, it's not great. Like it makes a lot of mistakes. Like if you were to open up the outside of Riverwood and have a look at the navmeshing there, it's really messy. It looks like it's been automatically generated, and that's why NPCs have issues with pathing around there.
Hey, Heki.
Hey, Heki, what's up? We have the capacity to make sure it's done right and tested. So that's why we do this manually.
Mm-hmm. Because I imagine it's fine for 90% of the time, but then you have those moments where hypothetically you decide to genocide the entire of Riverwood, then everyone just starts running around in circles because they're not prepared for this eventuality.
Yeah, so that's why basically just because we can be just really accurate and like we can say, yes, I want this entity to run over this rather than over there. So yeah, we're in control basically.
Mm-hmm.
We are in control. Where's this guy? Over there. Oh, so much water.
It's your favorite. You love water. You love navmeshing water.
I honestly thought that this was going to be mostly land. So I
Lucky
chose this
you.
area, but
Lucky you.
but
You love
honestly,
water.
I think all of this area is. Oh, it's not that bad actually. It's just this little area. It's fine. The question is how deep is the water, because
It looks
that's
fairly shallow. Apart from that
makes a
bit right
difference
there. Yeah.
to how I navmesh it. Like if a character can stand up in it, let's get Fargoth again. Let's kind of spin him around, and
Submerge.
submerge him.
Yeah, it's just about.
I I aim about here. This was like as much as he can walk in it without being
Glubbing.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And like so here, he would be walking up 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 above the water, whereas here, like starting here, he is underneath the water essentially. He will be swimming. So it means I have to mark uh, the triangles as underwater. So let's set this down here. And
I just hope one day in a game like Tez we'll have complex enough AI to surprise. I'll be perfectly honest. I think the AI in some of these Tez games surprises me regardless. I don't think you need complex AI to do that. I'm wait.
well, yeah, that's exactly right. Like a lot of modern engines will like uh, like you don't have to do optimization on them because it's just automatic in the engine. Any object which has occlusion, like it won't load anything that's behind that. But not with this game. So we've just made some triangles which are like underwater. So these ones have to be specifically marked as underwater, and this will fog off into swimming. Getting uh, swimming animation. So it's fairly flat, I guess, but I'll just put them here. It's fine. That's going to change again, isn't it? This is why I don't like water. Because you have to constantly measure if NPC can actually walk in it or not.
Mm.
But it stops that humor, actually, so that's not too bad.
Would it be different if it were because I don't know if you're choosing Fargoth specifically because he's the smallest character model, or would it like, if it's a Nord, for example? So will a Nord also be swimming even though it may only come up to their hip? Okay.
Yeah, this is Fargoth is essentially he is like a worst case scenario. He would hate me for saying that, but he is. Um, yeah, all of it, all of this is done like above water, essentially from here. Use these as water. I'll go in. That's how it wins the race, unfortunately. I, I don't know if an NPC can walk through here. I don't know.
Probably fit. Let's get
It might be
Fargoth.
quite tight. Yeah, let's get Fargoth in then. Well, Evans.
Hey, Evans. Is it worst case scenario when there are monsters that are vertically shorter? So, well, like a scamp or.
Right, yeah, well, they won't enter the water, so we don't have to worry about that.
Or to take the question onto the other end, what would happen then if you've got like a tiny area like this where hypothetically a scamp might fit through, but then you've also got like an ogrim? Will they be able to like squeeze through in areas where they may not look like they should?
No. So it really is like all of the characters have a like a a a, a width, and you use Fargos often, but because his width is all it's almost the same for like all of the races. Basically, they have almost the same width. But Ogrims, no, they are huge, and they would not work here.
They're big boned.
Yes, they are. The same as the what's the giant bone walkers? They're also huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've got some very nice here. Peaking spot. Get under the water.
Get in there.
It's been very difficult, I think. So we have Evans who has just joined the chat there. He is also a Navmesher, and also designer of levels now. He's like evolved out of Navmeshing into level design.
Well, that's one thing about working on Skywind as well, because you're exposed to so many different types of things, and because obviously we're always looking for volunteers, and if you are willing to devote time and to helping improve, people are very willing to say, "Oh, you're interested in this, you've done this. Are you also interested in this as well? Fantastic! Come in, give it a crack, give it a go." You've got quite a few people who came in for one thing and are now project head leads for something completely different, which they never would have expected to have done 2-3 years ago. But,
like who started off as a Navmesher is now head of the.
He's doing every veteran thing.
Yes, every veteran thing. Actually, I'm going to make one there because I think we can actually walk up this just a little bit. That would be nice, actually, to walk up here. That would be nice and unexpected.
Remind me, Evans, you're doing some Vivek interiors, aren't you? Exactly. So you got talked into trying it, and then eventually people will surround you and peer pressure and bully you, and eventually you'll find out you wish you'd done it all along.
That is highly satisfying. Let's walk up here as well. Oh God.
Yeah. St. Olms and the Fighters Guild. Oh, the Fighters Guild. Fun.
No, that's right. I I was just doing optimization on that. It looks good.
Mhm.
It even has a little cozy kitchen area. You can train and also get your snacks at the same time. That's Morrowind right there.
Mm-hmm. Got to get your protein. Got to get your macros set.
Oh, here's an example. We should have the NPCs like jump off this and you can hop down, right?
Mhm.
That'd be cool. Let's also have it here as well. Like you, you, you don't have that everywhere because apparently it's like if you have it all the way along here, the NPCs would just freak out and they they would just be spoiled for choice.
Mhm.
So yeah, well, all right. What have we done so far then? Oh yes, I got
You got the puddles
all
on.
of the water, didn't I? Ah, I'm almost out of water. Amazing.
That is very, very kind of you to say, Vesram.
Every time I go to Tetacar, I just stop my. Yeah, well, that is the truth. Oh yeah. Actually, I remember Mel was showing off my gun,
Mm.
and I haven't had a look yet. That's what I want to do, but I don't want to look on stream because I feel like that's just rude.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but that's
Yeah.
it. Like it feels rude to me.
Well, I mean, if you're making a piece of art in like a sketchbook, and someone like you know it's just like a very rough sketch, and someone says, hey, look at this. It's sort of a bit. I don't know if it's equivalent to like peeking in someone's diary without their permission, but
So,
it's a bit like
I know.
it's not ready yet. That's not for you. Just yeah.
So I'll have a look. I'll have a look later, and then someone else can have a look on stream if they like.
Mm. I just need to quickly go
Right.
and do
So
something. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
yeah, sure. I'll just entertain myself. Imagine, what have you been testing lately? Uh, I chose last week and then got blown up by exam. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, was it? Was it one of the veteran houses? Because there's been a lot of those recently. What's the rock? I don't think they're gonna want to walk over that one, but here maybe. Is this water? Yeah, the fire's being funny.
Returned.
Hmm. I think they could walk through here if if they're small enough. That is.
Just about. Or would they just go over the rock on the side?
Yeah, that's the could probably walk over this one, this bit. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. That's not avoid the rock completely. Is it also water? It's not, but it has a layer of
Ooh, how
something here.
how do you do stairs? That's an interesting, like, because making it so that each foot is on the step as well.
Well, actually, yes, no, it's a layer of like dirt maybe or something. The that is actually determined by the the Navmesh doesn't well, it doesn't have to be exactly on the ground. Like it could be under it. Like ideally, it should actually be kind of under it, but it just needs to be kind of near it. And uh, I mean, this is good enough like this. If it was a straight staircase, I would just do like one huge triangle. But this one's like
A little
bendy,
skew,
right? So
yeah.
yeah, I'll just do like a few of them. What's going on? Yeah, I don't want them walking into the images. If essentially it's like that. I don't know. Well, where's the edge of the cell? That's just there. So I need to do here, here, here. Oh god, all the little bits. Hang on, where's my pointer now? Okay, here's a bit of a yeah. Yeah, now here, the I have a feeling that this this might be hard for the players to offer for NPCs to navigate this part because of this big step. So I'll have to test out and see what happens. See what happens. Where are we headed here? Headed up.
Up, yeah.
Is that a gap? Yes, it is. Well spotted. Let's see if we can arrange that. Oh god, what's happened? Oh, I've highlighted. Oh god, it's too many things. I've lost my place. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Now, how do we hide this then?
Services job. Thank you very much for that, Oscar. Extending all of those sentiments to everyone who's doing such a fantastic job working on the project as well.
Thanks, Oscar. Right, so
That emote, by the way,
hide
as well.
this in?
Rogel Dawn, Magic Paint Glove, gorgeous.
I could just. No, I don't really want to do that, do I? I just need to like throw something in front of it, honestly. And I don't think it'll work because it's not thick enough, or is it? It's not really, is it? Oh, it's huge. It's a huge piece. Oh my god!
Mm.
Look at the side. Oh, right. It's the actual tower. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't move that.
I don't think
Undo.
might be
Undo.
a tall order.
I think I have to fight it with like something else. Let me see what I can find around here because of as overseers, like if you find a gap, just like hide it with whatever. So that's the ground. We can't use that. What about this thing? What's that? Oh, what is this thing? You think we can use that? Not really.
Mm.
Because it's going to be kind of spilling
Yeah, if
over
it's,
this edge.
it's a big root, it still needs to look like it
Natural.
makes biological sense. Yeah, I mean that's not terrible.
That's not going to do it. Well, what about some other items around this area? All right, let's go explore. Look at a box. Trying to find a box to put there. Once again, it wants to make sense. Look at these things. These are cute. All right, give me one of those. What's that? No, it's not big enough. It's too small.
Could be used too.
I could have like a bunch of them, but then they'd be floating in the air. And I think something huge.
Overseer.
Yeah.
Overseer.
Help me out! Oh, master of Zafirbel Bay. Guys have to go in this oil. That won't work. That's in water. I don't really have any like understanding of like all of the pieces. So I really just have to look around and see what's there. Let me try something. I can cycle between different stuff. Where does that smaller root that I had? Giant. Also giant. This one here. Let me have one of those. Let me look at it. If I hold Alt, I can have a look at alternatives. Me as though I am extremely. Never mind. So I have no idea
That's
if
the
these
same.
things fit together.
Mm.
Mm. Mushrooms now. Yeah, Overseer
Oh, he's a legend. Yeah.
he's done amazing work here, by the way. Okay, I give up. This is like a waste of my time. Then. But I think I am going to just get like a box or something and add a box in front of it. Mora, where are you? Boxes. There we go. Just like a basic, just a basic box like this one.
I think the problem about the round rocky mushrooms is that they're supposed to be in the ground. Like they're growing in the ground, so they can't really grow on the pre. This is on part of the woody mushroom already. I don't know if the mushrooms could like plant the roots in the thick wood.
Yeah, so even that's got even that's not going to be big enough.
Mm. Yeah, you're right. I think the box would look out of place. I mean, the answer probably is like another tree root spaced in just the right way, but
No,
is this a problem that you have to solve now?
it's
Is it your
not.
responsibility?
It, it, it isn't. But like if I can,
Do there.
and
That's the same color, by the way.
thanks. If I can, I'll just do it. What about if I kind of do it like up the way? I don't know because it's guns, and this will look really out of place. Sure. Yeah. It ain't working. You 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 like one of these mushrooms over here. Oh, those ones are in the water. A chair. You see, if if this was if this was just like if this was a rock, I would just use another rock, and rocks should naturally like link into each other. But these roots are like specifically designed. Like she says, I love how you can take assets like these and reuse in ways. Yeah, it's really cool. That is actually a, a, a testament to 3D who planned out each of the pieces. Like how on earth do you fathom that? So like I need ones which look like this, but we have to have ones which look like that. I would not know where to start. Give me some tree roots that aren't like this. I'm gonna have a look just one more time, and then I'm gonna leave it, and I'll place something which looks really awkward there, so that like another person can fix it. Otherwise, I was going to be here all day, and I am not like a level designer. So yes, it needs expert attention.
What is the version control of the project?
Well, what is the version control? So every month we we merged our work, and that goes into a repository, and then at the end of every month, usually like a couple of days later, the person who does all of the merging, he will just make sure that it's distributed out again. Well, what is the repo runoff? Yeah, no, it's I don't know how much I can really share of this without like
Exposing trade secrets.
You just like is this necessary information? Like what like like what are you interested in? Like I should ask. Maybe I can answer that. No. I thought I could try it with this, but it's too big now. No. Looks bad, man. Looks bad.
Mm.
I think actually the hardest job here is the merge every month, which AM does. He is a superstar, one of the coding leads. We merge everything using Xedit, so that we we already have controls to prevent anyone working on the same piece of work, but also you like with Navmesh, sometimes there are overlaps, and we address those if it happens. Like it's not often, but it happens then basically at the end of every month. I could use the mushroom, I guess, but it looks really out of place. I am just going to leave this here because someone else will then spot it, and then there's a gap, and then fix that because yeah, I have to move on anyway. I'm just going to leave it there.
It's also quite fun watching video games be made and just realizing how everything is just, band-aids and plasters, and really like how fragile the world is. Like falling through a floor and just seeing that everything is just this paper mache facade, but when you're playing through normally, it looks and feels so real and tactile and true.
Merge those together, extend this bit. I know this is not my cell I'm supposed to be working on. However, it's an adjacent one, which means like I'm not going to be overwriting anything that anyone else is working on, and I also navmesh that one myself as well, so I know there's no changes. That was really high for some reason.
Yeah. No, exactly the same, Evans, where it just becomes layers and layers. And it hasn't really been until really I started watching this stream and being in the Discord, talking to people who are working on things and seeing all the things that are being made. And then you're like, even especially when you're playing games yourself afterwards, like I was recently going through KCD2 and then sort of walking around in a real open world like that, and really for the first time actually paying like attention to the weather and the rocks and the grass and the impact of you in the water and how the NPCs behave and all these different layers upon layers which take individual technical skill and attention and really are elements which are so often underappreciated. World like design, level building, especially. It's something which I never think about when playing any of these games, and then just realizing just how much it takes to make something true, or make the project.
Oh, okay, so that's this area. I had to link up each of these cell boundaries because that's just how this game is broken up. It's like a huge grid basically in the outside world, and every edge has to be linked up nicely.
Cells interlinked.
Yeah, because if you go all the way out, look at all the grids here. Like, oh god, it's going to struggle now. But yeah, it's the grid. And I just realized I never linked them up over here, did I? I usually do that last, but let's do it. We go. And they have to be like on each other. Almost exactly. I mean, there's some
give.
Yeah, there's a bit of giving it, but that's good enough. And yeah, I didn't have any over there. I was going to make this walkable, wasn't I? Let's do that. On the tree roots. Very satisfying. Yeah, that's that. Of course, we can
Jump.
Jump off this one.
Jump.
Let's have one here. And those little ledges. Oh, it's gonna be too close. And yeah. Oh, that's big boy. Let's go up. There we go. Right, looking good. Where, how were we? After the excitement of the stairs.
Things all coming together rather nicely.
Slowly but surely. Yeah, let's move it down. You see, these ones have collision, so you can't walk through those. However, like plants, they don't have any. They can the so you can just navmesh over those.
They're delicious.
Red plant.
Some funky sort of crisp that you've. Yeah. Curious.
It reminds me of those little those corn snacks that you can get from M&S. And they're like and vinegar.
Yeah. And for anyone who's perhaps confused about this aspect of British culture, this is what we think of as food in Britain. That's all you need to know.
Yellow food.
Brown food, flavour.
Brown flavour. Let me guess. Water.
It's your favourite. You love water. Oh, what? Oh, lucky you. Oh, look at it. Got your spoil.
Just. Oh, I have left our friend over here. I've done this many. I've done this many times. I actually left Fargoth in and handed in my file and realized left Fargoth in. I was like, oh dear, now there's 2 Fargoths in the world.
Thankfully, that's a very easy fix where it's like, why is Fargoth simultaneously, if we look for his name in the CE, there's probably about 17 just floating around in the ether in the middle of a dungeon. But if someone's left them in the sky for whatever reason, so you just go to get this random Tarhiel just sort of falling as soon as you enter this room. But
that is an easy fix. That's also one of the wonders of Xedit, that you can run scripts and it does like magic. It does magic basically and allows you to remove any extra files you have in the world. Beautiful Fargoth.
they get around, yeah. They're very they're popular guys, you know. Got places to be, things to do.
Some dry heal in here instead, because he is also a mischievous one. Okay. Who's this dude? Hmm? Mr. Okay. Where are we? Oh, this was the end of the cell.
Hey.
We've reached one of the borders anyway. And then everything after this will be water.
Try and hide your disappointment.
Why? Orange. If this was just water, that's from down. I hate when I do that. There. There. Easy peasy. Yeah, well, it's navmesh this, even though the yeah, they can just walk around there. That's fine. It shall be navmeshed. Good enough for me.
It's amazing how quickly it goes as well.
Especially when there's no water.
Or mushrooms needing to be.
Yeah. I have a feeling they could probably walk on the rocks here. Awkward. Understandable. Yeah, let's walk on the rocks. Yeah, they come access from that side. Maybe like only up to there. I don't want to cause any drama. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you could pretty just walk off the edge. Yeah. No, not there. Into the water now. Only want these ones. I also need to test farm over here because I don't know how deep this is. Okay. So it's from here with water to about there. So these double check again because this looks slightly higher, maybe. No. Gallery. Yeah, so I can't walk on that. That's fine. Can he walk out of the water here? That's a long shot, but right, so he can't walk up. Oh, yes, he can walk out of the water there. So we go like that. Yeah, okay. No, we'll make these ones water. You can walk out of the water here, they can. I don't know, this is a bit rocky. I don't know if he would manage actually. And maybe here only. So I've got ring. Yeah, is there any way to open up his inventory? Oh god, where's his head gone? Jump scare. Was not expecting his head to disappear. Yeah, it's not going to be in his inventory anyway. If because it's in pseudonym. Um, I'm gonna leave this actually. It's not huge, actually. You know what? Let's actually chance it and just say that he can exit here, and then we can test it later on. Right. Thank you for your assistance, Mr. Firegoth. You can now move elsewhere. Oh, yeah, that's definitely not water. It's actually like it's hard to notice it, but there's a huge incline here. Get rid of him.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Back to the void.
That's no water here. Good grief.
I come back. We have
Come back. Okay, it's not real water. Let me see. Here we could do some huge triangle because it's just flat land. My favorite. Nice. What are these? Mirror.
yeah.
I wonder who actually owns these then, because are they just wild?
Well, you can farm marshmallow, but I imagine this is probably just it doesn't look intentional. It just looks like it happens to be growing free, but just some errant alchemist to make use of.
I think it's fair price. Okay. Let's move on up. Go on then. Yes, I must. Can merge those two. Do a little bit of that. That's fine. I don't want to hear though, because that might be a nice idea if they can also access it from that side. Yeah, I've avoided this little tree here because you can't walk through trees. Even though it looks like this has collision, it does not. You can walk. You can walk through plants. That's allowed in Morrowind.
Your dedication to real life immersion is outstanding. You can, in fact, not walk through trees.
The future is here. What are we doing? We've done that. We've done that. I don't really want them walking up this. However, because this is in Morrowind, we have levitation. This means I have to navmesh this little arsehole of a rock.
Well, how will they get up there? The NPCs.
Good question. Does anyone from chat wanna have a guess?
Oh, I think I know.
How should NPCs get up here? $5 points.
The countdown music.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Right. So no one had an answer. So dyslexia.
I'm going
Let's hear
to
it.
guess it's where a cliff racer could land.
Oh, that was not my first answer. However, it's also right. Yes, a cliff racer could land there, but there is another reason that is also specific to Morrowind and is not in Oblivion and isn't okay, no. Yes, it's in Oblivion and it's in Skyrim as well. It's only levitation that's in Morrowind.
So what NPCs could hypothetically levitate?
Any that you summon.
Aha.
So like if you're just bored and you're like, I would like to spawn a Daedra here. Like have to move. Like you could just spawn one and it just wouldn't, like if it didn't have navmesh, it would appear, but like it would never move. It would just idle and shout at you. We have another developer in the chat.
Hey, Tommy.
This is Tomato, who is like Evans. He is a navmesher, but also a level designer. Look, there's just not going to be any navmeshers left. here's a little hint. Volunteer, and the spot could be yours. I'm just gonna leave this here because, yeah, just in case anyone's like, I want my, I, I want my Daedra here. We can move it. Hold on that. Your Daedra. I could on now.
Hey, Apuru. Yeah, things are slowly, coming together, and there a few things are getting close to being done. Like all the voice acting, I believe, has been casted. We still have like a few more files that need to be cutted, but we're very much on track to that all being done. Navmesh applications, we've had a lot of them, and I think it's all just slowly forming itself, and it's been, I don't know, it's been a joy to watch happen.
I think this is
But
probably overkill here, but I'm just gonna do it again.
it might as well. However, obviously, still a lot to do, still a lot of work that needs to be done, and if there are any skills that you want to learn or things that you feel like you could help with, we would always love. Yeah. There you go. Just click that link and
Wonderful. We especially need 3D artists who are skilled at 3D things, specifically clothing, because that is really hard. So I hear.
Can I teach you algebra? Is that a sort of magic? I'm not sure. If you go to the Arcane University, I'm sure they can help you with that.
It's kind of magic, doesn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Like, yeah, how can letters be numbers? I don't get it.
The numbers. Question of the day. How can the numbers? That's more of a Marco comment, isn't it? It's quite deep actually, but I'm gonna no. I don't think an NPC could walk here. I'm gonna leave that door alone.
Now, if algebra were a spell, what school of magic do you suppose it belonged to? Mysticism? Illusion? Mental destruction? Mysticism sounds about right.
Yeah. What have I done by starting this? Now I have to
You
do
have to
the whole
finish
bloody
it.
thing. Damn it! No, it's not it, but there we go. There we go. I'm just obsessed as well with Navmesh coverage. All right, that's that. Yeah, I guess I could do that
Maybe.
as
So
well.
wouldn't that be alteration then of a form? Sorry, I'm still talking about the algebra magic. You can ignore me and talk over me if you want. I'm
It is magic, though, right?
yeah.
Right. Right. What have we got left? Yes, I'm not going to do that. Oh no, we've got this too as well. Okay, hide that. Here is where my eyes completely fail me. It's red that's mixed with green, and oh my god, please help me.
What are you looking for? The edge of the cell.
I'm well, like just the triangles. I'm looking for the triangles
Okay, that
because
line there is the one you just clicked on. Those are the edge of the
yes,
triangles.
I kind of broke it.
Right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I have to make some more now. I need to go under the tree, not quite at the tree. Here and bush,
Yeah, it's a tree.
but I've got
It's a very light tree, but it's got like shrubbery around it.
relation. Yes, it does. That's
I'd
close
say
enough.
you
Okay,
you could
so
walk through the
we
shrubbery.
can't walk.
I'd say you can walk.
No, this one. You uh, uh, like if it has this little like spike here, you can't walk through that.
Okay, fair enough.
But here, yes. Oh yeah. Oh god, there's a bunch of them spikes in there. Okay, so let's just not have anything there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have something over here instead. That's that right. Yeah, broken again. Are we also at the edge of a cell here? Yes, we are.
Yes,
That
looks
is the
like
edge of
it.
the cell. So there's a very small area that I can squeeze into.
Do you happen to know how many cells comprise Skywind? Like external, like internal. Well, you would add a whole other.
Someone asked this recently, and I can't remember the answer. Yeah, that's as good as you get from me.
Is it
I
is it
can't
a
remember the
lot?
answer.
If you do happen to remember if it was like 4 digits, 5 digits.
I'm, I'm, I'm out of my guess because
Okay.
I know that it was asked in the Discord recently. So I could probably look it up, but not right now.
More than 7.
It's definitely more than 7. Okay, that's those linked. That's quite enough of that nonsense.
Green, my greatest enemy. Yeah, you are red green colorblind, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's that called again?
Synopia.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, so actually, the mushrooms also have collisions. So like, if you really wanted to spawn a demon on a mushroom, you can do that. But I'm I'm just not navmeshing the little ones. The big ones, like I've navmesh, but the small ones, no, I'll forget about it. All right, now let's have a look over here because I know we've got some more stuff to link up. Is this walkable? Yeah, this is walkable up here. Unfortunately, it is. Quite high though. Yeah, I'm going to leave that part. Oh, hello. It's getting stuck on. There we go. Okay. I mean, this area here will most likely it's never going to be walked on by a player, so by an NPC. So like it's almost not worth it, but there's always a chance that a person's going to be like, watch me summon a demon here. So oh, you see that? There's the mesh, but there's no texture. That is okay. I have a feeling I have to reload the CK here because the issue.
Well, don't forget to save and save often.
Oh yeah, always save often. Okay, it's back now. That's fine. It was just an anomaly.
Wonderful, fantastic. I think I'm going to head off. But thank you very much for everything you're doing, and have a wonderful rest of the. How much longer are you going to be doing this for, you think?
I've been going a while now. I should probably stop soon. I've been going since 6, and it's now past 9 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this little area off, and then I will call it quits.
Well, you've done a wonderful shift, chap, and as ever, anyone who's watching, please do think about volunteering. And thank you very much to Dan for providing this stream for me and us. Right, have a lovely night, chap. See you soon.
See you.
Ta-ta.
It was just me. Just me left. Actually, almost finished up here, so I'm gonna have a look over again and just make sure I've not like missed any crucial areas. These areas are definitely not crucial. This is a very crucial area. And all of you staring at the stream like, what is this guy talking about? Why are the triangles red? Why are the triangles like blue? Why are they green sometimes? Oh yeah, yes. You don't have any of any of the green ones here because that is reserved for preferred parsing. and there isn't really an obvious path here. There's one that kind of starts here, I guess, that kind of leads up, but that's in a different area. You 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 basically highlight some cells and you say, I want NPCs to use these specific triangles if possible. I have used those in dungeons also, and just buildings, because like, so for example, the designer has 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 made like some floor arrangement with some dishes and some cups, and I I don't really want NPCs walking through those because that's just not something that they would like they would naturally do. So you say avoid this block here. You have to use these ones instead, and you just move them. That works. That's it works most of the time. Not always, because it's Bethesda creation engine. Okay, I think this was looking good. What about here? No, this is fine. So let's generate the edges now. Draw cover. No, let's look at errors first. That's a good thing. Oh, we have errors. I, 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 I have no idea why that one had an error, but it's gone now. So let's draw some cover, and that is automatic mostly, which is great. And then finalize, and then you get areas like this on the edge. And if it's blue, that means it's got level on which we need to remove off of edges, because then into they just don't just think it's an edge anymore, which it really is. Okay, that's all they have for now. So as this is gonna, I'm going to be ending this soon. I'm going to go into game and I'm going to test it just really quickly. This is 31:29. So let's have a look at that in game. All right. I'm just amazed at how, like, if you look in the CK, it just does not look like this at all. It's crazy how much of a difference it is. All right, so I have this little add-on here which allows me to see the edges of the cells and where the Navmesh is. So let me spawn old Gary. I have this feeling that I did not remove Fargoth. No. There we go. Okay. What happens to Gap? Are you large enough? I don't think you can fit through there actually. That's fine. He's trying, but I don't think he's going. I don't know why that's in tune. I'm just tabbed down into the okay, again. And, I'm just going to make this into one triangle rather than just the two, because that does not make sense to me. Okay, where were we? I'm over here and walk in the water. You teleported over there. Come back. Here you go. And he's doing a flip. Very nice. Walk over there. And now up here. And then off the edge. I'm just going to walk around. Why wouldn't you hop off the edge? Could be that this is just too small. Into the water, please. Go for a swim. No, no. This way. This way. And now start swimming. Oh, you're too tall. That's right. You're much higher than well. Yeah. There's an enemy over there. Who's coming? What are you doing? Okay. Notice that you can walk up there. Good. Here's this NPC. You have no lines. I like the Breaking Bad quote there. Oh, this was my mistake. It's not flawed. Let me go fix that. Walk over there, mate. Linus, did you walk over? Did you see that? That's a very strange route to be taking when you could just walk here. So looks like it. Which way are you gonna go? Yeah, that's some chaotic behavior there, mate. Come on. Bath time. Yes, it's time to go bath. In you pop. Yeah, let's see. Here's my character. He's swimming, right? Gary refuses. He refuses because he's way too tall. Oh, there we go. We've got some swimming action. Finally. I need to fix this. This is not normal. Like he has moved onto the other map where there is no navmesh, which means he can't move now. I want to test the stairs. Any areas that I was unsure about, like here. Come on. That's easy saying that's a double. Alright, up the stairs we go. Yeah, there was an area here that I wasn't sure about, but it's easy. Even he would manage. Even a Daedra. Come on. Okay, let's get rid of these. And there we go. That's better. Here's our ugly mushroom that's almost hiding a gap. Yeah, only here you can see it. Just there. It's right now. What is this? Wall tower. Yeah, because it ends right here, doesn't it? Yeah, so you should be able to walk across that line. Why aren't you walking across it? I don't understand that. So, it's linked. It has the green bit. What's going on? Are you? He's doing stuff on. Awesome. Yeah, right, come on. These guards don't have any lines yet. Right now, mate. This is not listening. I know it's linked. Why don't you give me that? Oh yeah, he's not doing anything right now. Okay, right. So have you walked over there? Oh yeah, that was easy for him. Anywhere else I wanted to look at? I'm going to fall in here, and you're going to walk up there. No, in here. Which way are you going to go? Yes. In order for, say, for if he's over here, and I want him up the stairs, he's always going to walk over this thing, and I don't like that. So I am going to fix that, and then I think we're done. Oh, it looks nice. Oh, well, it looks a bit like bamboo, doesn't it? What? Okay. Let me just look at that area here. If it is linked, it is linked, and there's no like over here. I think it's just Gary being Gary. And it's fine like that. Unless this is just really small here. This shouldn't have anything to do with it. You run the... Yeah, that works. Okay. I have to make some of this area a preferred path. That would be all less the preferred path. It's going to link up to stairs. To do it. I could just go way here again. That should do it. Yeah. All right, that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you everyone for joining. I got a lot of work done, so thanks for keeping me company. Thank you also to Hecky for watching over the chats. Thank you to Marco, who was here on voice at first, and then we had dyslexia. Appreciate that. And if you have any other questions about the game, or you just want to come and say hi, join on our Discord. It's a great place, and everyone is welcome. Have a lovely rest of your evening.